It's your host, Invisible DFS. Let's talk Fanduel and Draftkings Fantasy Football for Week 6, Segment 2 and 3. Alright guys, so we got Segment 2 and 3 together because of the way we had to shift things around. So I end up putting Segment 2 and 3 together. So let's jump to it. As far as Segment 2 guys, all you have to do is come here. Of course you can find it on my channel with the video, or you just can come to the website and just click on Segment 2. And for Segment 2, my cheap plays for Week 6 are Tannehill. So the quarterback, it's 6K and below for DK. So I have Tannehill and Wentz against Carolina. Tannehill 5.9K and Wentz against Baltimore 5.6K. Yes, Wentz has been bad, but and also Baltimore has a stellar defense. But I still believe Wentz can have a great game here. If you are looking for a play that you want those price 5.9, 6K and below, then Wentz would be my second choice here. Tannehill, of course, would be my first choice at 5.9K against Carolina. It's a great matchup. Definitely had a great game. Of course, got lucky in this game too because the defense got the ball in the 1 yard line and also got another pick and bring it close to the goal line. So that's definitely helped him and turn both of those turnovers to touchdowns. That's definitely inflate his scoring. But I still like him against Carolina. I feel like he can still give you anything between 18 to 25 fantasy points. For that points, that will be a great way to go. As far as running back, David Johnson against Tennessee, 5.4K. Again, we just saw Tennessee play, but Bills couldn't really do much because they were behind, so they have to throw the ball, and they didn't even do a good job doing that. So I'm not gonna go by Tennessee. Did a good job stopping the Bills. It's just that the Bills stopped themselves. So that's why I still like David Johnson here going against Tennessee. Yes, Buffalo Bills, my team is better than Houston, but they definitely had a bad game. You know, that's something that's gonna happen to every team. That's why here I think David Johnson had a good chance here to come up with a great game. And my second running back is Myles Gaskin, 5.4K against the Jets. Man, the Jets are just bad. I can see them go 0-16 because they're not playing by any side of the ball. Nobody really playing good. The only guy actually, let me take that back. They have that receiver that's doing really, really good. So definitely, I'm okay with them again this week against the Miami. That's my state team, not my team, but that's I mean my city, I should say, since I live in South Florida. All right. For receiver, Cooks, Bird. Hopefully, Cooks can have 2 straight games after a bad start to the season. Maybe that's what he needed to get it going. So I'm hoping that's the case here. I'm looking forward to play Cooks at 5K and Bird at 3.5. Man, why the price? 3.5K coming back after basically a bye week, and most likely Cam will be back. As of right now, Cam is back. Not most likely will be back. As of right now, he is back. So I'm looking forward for Bird. Hopefully, nothing happened where they have to cancel those games or postpone it again. As far as the cheap tight end, you have there are many I like, but the two I put here, you're gonna see another one later. The two I put here is Abon and Herndon. Yes, Herndon has been bad, really, really bad, dropping the ball. Doesn't have a quarterback that can throw him the ball. He has been bad. Pittsburgh against Cleveland, Ebron. I like him here. I like him. But I mean, like the thing about tight end to me, it's bad this week. So, if 5 points, 8 points from your tight end could actually have you in the winning lineup. That's how I see it. It's possible. That's why there is really no bad play at the tight end position. But of course, you wanna hit if one of your tight end somehow get you 15 points. That could be goal. So Ebron, I feel like he has the upside to do that. So at 4.1k, when I'm looking at 4.5k and below, he is one of the players I'm looking for. Let's jump to FD real quick. FD 7.5k for quarterback. That will be Ryan and Stafford. Ryan against Minnesota. This game could be a fantasy goal. So you have two teams that's been playing really bad so far. Both of them, nobody expect Atlanta to be what 0-5, and then Minnesota hasn't been playing good. It's crazy because both teams got good players, especially on the offensive side. Minnesota actually defense to me has been bad, and I'd expect them to be better than that. All right, so Ryan against Minnesota, it's a game I'm looking to play, a game I'm looking to stack, and hopefully he can come through. So at that price, 7.5k and below, if I'm looking to play any player that on those low prices, then Matt Ryan and Stafford against Jax would be another player against Jacksonville. That's another game I'm looking to stack. That could be shootout. I like the Detroit side better, but definitely at that price against Jacksonville, that could be the first game where he actually go over. I don't think he has go over 20 fantasy points yet, so that could be it. He hasn't thrown for 300 yards, which is crazy because if we all remember, he started last season very hot. All right. As far as running back, 7k and below, you have Gurley and Mixon. Yes, Mixon, 6.9k against Andy, Andy right now is one of the best defensive team in the NBA. But I actually like Mixon. I like what he did against Baltimore last week. For that reason, that's the main reason I'm playing him, because he looks like he is the main guy. That he's number one, not the quarterback, not the receivers. He is the guy. For that reason, I'm looking to play him a lot this week. Gurley against ATL, he might be the guy to go to right now, because maybe Ryan doesn't have that arm anymore where he can do anything. So if he has another bad game, I can see Ryan get benched or might not end up finish the season as the quarterback, because he is looking bad right now. All right, so Gurley, I'm looking forward to play him. Hopefully he can come through, and that would be 3 straight weeks. I've been on him since week 1, and as of week 6, I'm still gonna be. He's still gonna be one of my top 5, actually running back for the week. Claypool, Bird is my receivers. 5.5k, Bird 5.1k. Definitely like Claypool. Now that Deontay Johnson is out, then Claypool will be one of the receivers I'm looking forward to play. Price went up, but the fact that they're gonna pay attention mostly to the top receiver, and then yes, Cleveland has been decent. They've been winning, but I expect Pittsburgh here. This game could be one of those games nobody looking to stack that can actually be a great game to stack. As me personally, that's right now I'm not thinking about stacking it, but now that I'm thinking about it as I'm doing this video right now, I might just go ahead and do just that. All right, Bird again against, I already talk about him, against Denver, and with Cam back, definitely looking forward to playing. And as far as silent for FD, Ebron and Schultz. I already talk about Ebron, Schultz. Wait, sorry guys, that is a mistake. I didn't mean to put Schultz. It's supposed to be Herndon, alright? So Herndon, the same 2 tight end. I have another tight end. I will talk about him in a little bit, but Herndon is the same tight end. Schultz is not playing on the Sunday night slate. I don't know what I did if I didn't save it, or something happened. But let's go ahead and jump to what I call the main ingredient of the show, the core plays, which is segment 3, where I'm gonna give you guys my top quarterback, my top 2 receivers, my top tight end, and of course my top running back as far as the play I'm gonna be playing the most. All right, let's jump to it. Let's go to the DK website. Let's start with DK for quarterback. All right, he is back, so I'm gonna go straight to him on DK. I'm gonna go with 6.5. He is the 4th quarterback on FD as far as price, but here he is the 7th. I'm gonna go with Cam. The fact that he is more cheaper than Brady, than Ryan, than basically Ben. I'm gonna go with Cam here. I don't care who he's playing against. Cam can do so many different things. I'm gonna go to Cam here and hoping that he explode in that 4 p.m. slate where all of my other players from that team are doing good. So Cam is the guy I'm gonna go with here. Alright, so who am I gonna pair him with? The thing about Cam, I don't have to pair him with anybody. That's the one of the thing, because this guy can give you some touchdown, rushing the ball, can give you some running. So for that reason, I don't have to pair him with anyone. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna pair him with anyone. So the running back I'm gonna go with, again, guys, I think Henry to me is the best running back of the slate. But I'm not gonna give you Henry. You can play him if you want. I will definitely play him in this lineup and some other lineups. But the running back I'm gonna give you is a cheaper one, and that's Montgomery, 5.8K against Carolina, one of the worst team. Even though last week, however, they were playing, make them look good. But Carolina is really bad against the running game. And then as you can see, 30 seconds. So I'm gonna go with Montgomery here. Yes, he didn't do much as far as getting the ball, but in the he got like 8 targets last week. Let's see, 8 and had 7, only 10. But they were playing Tampa, one of the best team against the run. But this week I expect him, and he still had a great fantasy day, so I expect him to do even better this week. That's what I'm gonna go with him. And the 2 receiver I'm gonna give you guys is Galladay, 6.2K. He is back. I know who is happy to see him back at 6.2K against Jacksonville. As you can see, in the last 2 weeks since he came back, he had 7 and 8. Hopefully this will be I hope he keep going up to 9 target. Alright, so as you can see, 17.7 the first week he came back, 16.2 the second. Hopefully he can tap those and hopefully get me and whoever play him 20 plus fantasy points. So I'm gonna go with Galladay here as my first receiver. My second receiver is another player that's been banged up, and that's Julio Jones. The price just too good, man. He is back. I'm glad to not see any tag on it, no questionable tag, nothing. That's really good to see. When I did my first video, my segment 1, I didn't even have them in there, but now that the news came out, he doesn't even have questionable tag. I'm glad to see that. So I'm gonna go with Julio Jones as my second receiver. And if there's one person that's happy to see him, is quarterback Matt Ryan. So Julio Jones, hopefully, I don't think he has a touchdown yet. I know the first week he did really, really good, but that mostly was on catches and yards. So hopefully this is gonna be the game where he gave us 2 touchdowns. I will take at least 1. As far as my tight end, that's another cheap tight end. I didn't talk about it yet. I didn't put him in the first segment 1 or segment 2, but it is now on segment 3. Usually the tight end I give you guys is tight end that I talk about on segment 1 and 2, but this one wasn't. I probably mentioned him on segment 1. I cannot quite remember, but regardless, it is Trey Burton, 3.1K. Alright, as you can see, that's gonna be his 3rd week back, and you can as you can see, I think his target's only gonna go up because Mo Cox's gonna be out this week. That's definitely, even before that, I've been looking at him. My first one of the lineup I made already was with him, and I'm looking forward to play him and to play him a lot, because this guy actually was good in Chicago. Yes, he didn't really have a quarterback that can throw him the ball, but he was good when he had the chance. All he needs to do is stay healthy, and I think he could be a good tight end in the NFL, above average. So Trey Burton will be my tight end for DK. Let's jump on FD. I'm gonna go all the way on top, guys. We have the money to do it. The quarterback I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna go all the way on top to Lamar Jackson. I like what he has to say this week. I think his team can be better. They only lost 1 game, but I still think they can be better. I think they can be better too, and that have to start with him. So I expect him to just throttle the who they're playing against, Philadelphia. So Lamar Jackson is the guy I'm gonna go with here for the I'm gonna pair him with someone. I don't have to, but I will do so. I was thinking of the tight end, but I'm looking at the price, 7.6K. I'm like, oh, that's just too much. And I feel like his receiver actually is a better pair. Why? Because I think his starting need more targets, but his receiver could get 2 targets and just take off with those targets. For that reason, I'm gonna pair him with Marquise Brown, 6.3K, and hopefully those guys can he can catch a touchdown from Jackson, and hoping at least 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. But I'll settle for it, 1 touchdown and of course over 100 yards here. Alright, and I'm gonna go with the other receiver. I'm gonna go with is a guy I'm looking to play a lot, Adam Thielen. Alright, I'm gonna go with him, 7.4K. Had one bad week, and that's basically it. I'm hoping here that's gonna be the shootout game of the week, at least one of them, and he gonna be a big part of that. Yes, they have that rookie receiver Jefferson, but I'm Thielen is the man. Okay, so that's what I'm hoping here, and hopefully that can continue. Thielen is my receiver. As far as my running back, I'm gonna go with the same running back I give you guys on David. Sorry guys, yeah, it is David Mott, 5.9K. Love that price, especially on FD price. That is a great price. All right, it's the same receiver, no need to say anything else. And as far as my tight end for FD, I'm gonna go with the same tight end here and give you guys Trey as my tight end, 4.7K. That's one of the reasons I decided to go this way rather than go all the way to 7.4K. 7.6K with Mark Andrews. Alright, so yeah, Mark Andrews is gonna need to have a lot of targets, which he could have, but Philly is not really good against tight end. They're actually really bad, but I still rather go with Marquise Brown, which Philly are also bad against when it's come for receivers. Those are my 5 players on both sides. Hopefully, last week was great all around from tight end, even though my tight end had like 9.59 fantasy points, but tight end didn't kill you at all because nobody really did good except for the top 2 players. So that's basically it, guys. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notification, drop a like, and good luck. Alright, I'm out.